Internet, hello and welcome to OKLCS Summer 2018 Platinum Capped Week 9. We have this week and then one more week of the regular season of Platinum Capped. I'm Alex H822, and we're joined by someone you haven't seen in a very long while, but I'm sure you all remember him, David Cossack. He's back from his vacation and ready to cast up this Platinum Capped series with me.
And it is good to be back, Alex. I just had a full day of lab classes, and now I'm ready to sit down and cast some League of Legends.
Lab classes and then come to cast League. How great is that? How awesome is it that he can come and do that? In any case, we are into week 9 of Platinum Capped. Our only series on the day is going to be United as One versus GSM. Now, as you know, Platinum, all 4 teams have already secured their spot into playoffs. They are mostly just fighting over their placements. United as One and GSM, one game separates the two teams. When these teams first met up in week 4, GSM took the win. So if United as One were to pick up this win against GSM, they will be tied, like, straight up 1-1 in the head-to-head and tied in terms of record. On the other hand, GSM with a win here will all but secure their number 2 seed, with OGR sitting at the top at 8-0. Again, 9-0 coming out of this week because of that forfeit that they do have. We're about to get into game 1. I am needing to fix some of these things real quick because I'm bad. In any case,
So this is an important match for GSM to win, because not only will that secure their second place berth, it also keeps them from getting pushed into tie for third, with OU on top. Their win this week
by forfeit. Yeah.
So
I think the last 2 matches matter a lot for all the teams other than OGR, because OGR I think has the guaranteed number 1 seed, even coming off of everything. In any case, United is one on the blue, set up against GSM on the red side. We do see the Heimerdinger, the Naked Beekeeper, bringing out, once again, he's done this at least last week, I know he did that. Was quite an impressive performance by Naked Beekeeper. It appears that Beerus has forgotten to purchase items.
Oh my. That is probably not going to go well for him. But it's one thing to talk about Heimerdinger, because Heimerdinger is actually kind of a mainstay now, especially after the professional showing in Rift Rivals. I'm more interested by the Lee Sin coming out by Sentai Sage.
Yeah.
That is not something that I have seen outside of Earth and Normals in a while. So
yeah, you don't see a lot of Lee Sin anymore. Just it really is not a good meta for him. Which is surprising. You'd think that it'd be pretty decent because of how much pressure there is on junglers to fight against each other rather than fight against gank the lanes. Lee Sin's very good at fighting enemy junglers early on, but so is Xin Zhao, and Waldo on the Xin Zhao has had some fairly good performances on it as well.
Levi's taking some damage due to the top and jungle of United as One.
Top and mid, actually. That was Chrono Swifty making his way up there. He's losing a lot of pressure in the mid lane. Korgmar already shoving in a full wave to his tower.
And it looks like he's just going to keep pressing the offensive here. He knows that he's in a good position in this lane, and he's not going to get Levi's? It's like the jeans, right?
We have the whole, everyone pronounces it differently, and sometimes we'll pronounce it differently in the same game. The same person will.
Maybe I'll just start
you can just pronounce it. Yeah, pronounce it however you want. I think he's used to it at this point. But you're right. The Jace, definitely one of the old lane bullies of top lane. It does appear that Beerus did pick up a Doran's Blade, but at the cost of quite a bit of CS lost.
Yeah, although he's doing pretty well at getting some of these back under tower. I would have thought that between Morgana and Heimerdinger, they would have kind of pressed him a little more and just made him lose.
Normally you do see the Heimerdinger come out in combination with the Aftershock Fiddlestick support. Disgusting. I know. I can hear it. I can hear the disgust in your voice when we talk about it.
There's Fiddlesticks is just so He is so obnoxious all the time, but he's not good.
He's not good.
He's only obnoxious, and then, and suddenly he's 8 kills up on you, and whoa,
Waldo stealing away the blue buff from Sentai Sage. That's a 3 buff start for Waldo, but it does look like he had to flash over the wall.
Meanwhile, Beerus and Cricket still pushed under this tower. There's a lot of threat, a lot of poke, but
here we go, the Shock Blast gonna land. The Sonic Wave as well. Korgmore taking a lot of damage, but Sentai Sage only level 2. He flashes, he gets knocked up on the tower! First blood goes over to Waldo of GSM. Way overstepped by Sentai Sage.
Yeah, big misstep by this Lee Sin. Flashing under, thinking that he can get enough damage off on Korgmore, but Korgmore had Flash, Korgmore had Ignite, and Waldo knocked him up while he was still under turret. Unfortunate for United as one, but, what can you expect when you flash under turret at level 2?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. Level 2 as Lee Sin, you're missing out on your third ability first off. Additionally, there's no way that flash auto attack was going to finish off Waldo, so really not much point in going for it regardless. And then, yeah, like you said, he gets knocked up under tower, gets pulled in by the vacuum from Korgmore's Diana, and ends up giving up first blood. A very bad turn of events for United as one.
Yeah, and this Diana is going to be really, really threatening to this Xerath now. Just 20 CS and half of an assist, so that's a lot of gold that you can use to bully an early Xerath.
That's a fairly sizable CS lead that you wouldn't normally expect between Diana and Xerath.
Looks like Diana's going to be just placing vision on the Krugs. There isn't going to be ballsy level 4.
Level 4 turret dive, 3v2. Speaking of levels, Waldo level 5 now. Sentai Sage just now hitting his level 3. It's a very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Large disparity?
Yeah, large disparity. Very worrying for United as one here. Especially on Lee Sin, one of those champions that we talked about. Not super good because he's very reliant on snowballing. And when you're up against another snowbally jungler like Xin Zhao, who is 2 levels up on you, doesn't go well. Sensei Sage poking his head into the mid lane.
Probably just to soak up some XP, honestly.
But Waldo's here. Gonna come around. He's gonna get a knock up with one more auto, but he gets stunned up by Chronos Swifty. That'll be the end of that. 1.5 thousand is the gold disparity between the two teams. United is one with, GSM with the lead.
Yeah, a kill and, more importantly, a lot of CS here in the jungle and mid lane.
We talked about Chrono Swifty poking his head up into that top lane for that harass onto Levi's very early on, but it hasn't resulted in
Yours is taking a lot of damage.
That Tormented Soil. Ooh, Silver Spade just laying the hurt down. United is one they can't really get into a good position to really contest the wave. Braum Lucian, something you normally expect to do very well, but they're getting constantly shoved in by this Heimerdinger Morgana combination. That's a lot more on Beerus. I think that was his Nullifying Orb just popped, unless does he have Nullifying Orb? I want to say he does, because I thought I saw it.
But look at Waldo, he's got ult.
Oh yeah, level 6,
Beerus
gonna find Cricket. Cricket's so low now. Here he comes, he uses the ultimate. There's the Hextech Micro Rocket. Silver Spade finds the first kill. Beerus trying to cut it out. He flashes to the other side. Waldo is gonna go down. Beerus with the outplay gets the assist from Sentai Sage, and that'll be a kill back onto the jungler of GSM.
Wow, that actually turned right back around on GSM there. It looked like Waldo had it in the bag. Silver Spade even hit a good Tormented Soil, hit the binding on Braum, and Beekeeper got some damage on Beerus. And then Sentai Sage out of nowhere, Beerus flashes back, and Waldo had taken like 3 turret shots at that point.
It was a little bit of a forced thing, I think. GSM, Waldo was behind the tower just waiting for the wave to get pushed out by Naked Beekeeper and Silver Spade. But since Cricket did come in and see him in the brush, he's sort of like, oh, we have to go now.
Yeah.
And Silver Spade and Naked Beekeeper stuck on the other side of the tower. The wave wasn't quite prepped up under there. So a little bit of a misplay or a miscommunication possibly on the side of GSM.
But the good news for United is one. Now they've got Sentai Sage. He's going to be playing with a lot more confidence. He doesn't have the CS, but he's got levels back. He's almost level 6, and as you just saw, he poked Korgmore a couple times, just harassing him, trying to stop his back. And, you know, something that you don't normally see on a jungler who feels beaten already.
I like a lot what Levi's has been doing in this top lane. He's been going for the Shadow Dash. Sure, I like the attempt. Because Satsui no Hado is pretty low on mana, can't really trade back onto him. And with that Bami Cinder, he's able to do a lot, but here we go.
Oh,
There's the ulted grenade. It's going to be a Dark Binding chained in. The Glacial Fissure from Cricket attempting to help Beerus get out. And he'll jump forward, actually, trying to secure a kill, but Naked Beekeeper did have the stopwatch. Ignite's not going to be enough, and it'll be 2 kills to the side of GSM.
Or Ignite was enough.
Oh, hold on a second. Levi's now getting jumped on. It will be Satsui getting a kill back in favor of United as 1.
So 3 dead bottom, 2 on the side of United as 1 for GSM. Meanwhile, Levi's dies top lane to make that an even kill trade, but it looks like GSM's going to get this first turret here.
How did Naked Beekeeper die? That Ignite surely wouldn't have been enough to kill him. Did he take minion aggro?
He might have taken a little bit of minion aggro and just, you know, that was a level 6 Ignite.
It was going to be Tower First Blood over the side of GSM, but now Sentai Sage getting caught in the enemy jungle. Korgmar going to be zoned away by Rite of the Arcane. Chrono Shifty going to cover the jungler's escape.
This is a little something back for 1, and they're about to get this top turret from Satsui. Oh, unless Levi's is going to make a stand here.
Levi's, with that death to that jungle gang, is quite a bit behind in terms of CS compared to Satsui, but a Mountain Drake to the side of GSM will make it all better. 2,000 gold lead as a result of that Tower First Blood now.
Levi's ultimate is just coming up right now, so if GSM wants to make a play on one side of the map, possibly rotate their bot lane top and push for that turret, Levi's can be there any time that they need him. So that's going to be very important coming up now that the dance for Rift Herald is starting.
Heimerdinger just so annoying. Holy cow. You just constantly keep the waves shoving away from you. If they ever try to engage on you, they're fighting into a bigger minion wave plus all of your little mini towers.
Yeah, and every time they take down a tower, you can just put another one back.
The culling is going to be used to clear out the wave and the remainder of those towers. Beerus and Cricket now finally getting to push past the river.
Culling really not doing as much damage as it used to. That ult nerf went from 400% damage to minions to 200%, and it doesn't even feel like 200% anymore. You just kind of look at it and say,
look at this, Sentai Sage snuck his way into this side brush. The wave is pretty close under tower though, so Sentai Sage will be waiting a long time for anything at all. Here comes Naked Beekeeper, Sentai Sage. He does have kick plus flash, but you've got to worry because Korgmar's down here, so there's Silver Spade in combat. The concussive blows will get the Black Shield taken down. A shutdown goes over. They shut him down, but here comes Korgmar jumping in. Sentai Sage kicks him away, but he just jumps right back onto him. There's the Winner's Bite. There's a stun into Korgmar. Beerus gonna get it. No, the flash away, and he has to back away. The tower's doing too much damage from Naked Beekeeper. A 1-for-1.
But it looks like Naked Beekeeper's not stopping. He's fighting Cricket while...
Yeah, but here comes Chrono Shifty, Rite of the Arcane coming out. Korgmar takes 1 shot. There's the Stand United to keep him alive. A 3rd shot goes on to Naked Beekeeper. They pulled in the Shen, looking for the Shadow Dash, but no flash available. Doesn't have the range. That'll be the end of that. Waldo, in the meanwhile, just stealing away everything after having watched Sentai Sage die. He's now 35 CS up. Levi's going to teleport back into the top lane to stop Satsui's push. This is a level 9 Xin Zhao to level 7 on Sentai Sage.
That whole XP evening that up, I lied. It's not happening anymore.
Holy cow.
And meanwhile, Levi's barely lost anything. He was already behind in CS, and now it's basically the same as it was when he left.
Yeah, there's really not a big change in the gold discrepancy there between Levi's and Satsui.
Yeah, Satsui didn't get to do enough while Levi's was there, but I don't think he'll be able to save this turret if Satsui wants to just focus it down.
It's going pretty low. Satsui just staying out of taunt range. Levi's just trying to stop him. He's going to Shadow Dash back towards his own 2nd tier tower. There's a Shock Blast. He's trying to bait because here comes Naked Beekeeper. There's the Electro Grenade, and that'll be a kill back. The ultimate bait coming out of Levi's.
And now with the bot lane rotated top, it looks like GSM are going to try and take this turret, or at least set up pressure around the Rift Herald and hope to take it soon with their significantly out-leveled jungler. out-leveling jungler.
Yeah, over-leveled, you might call him.
Over-leveled.
Beerus and Cricket gonna try and respond, knowing that the enemy duo lane is bot. While they're gonna see a Sonic Wave, he's like daring Sensei Sage, come in, come in.
Guarantee this won't go well for you.
Oh, Korgmar gonna get stunned out of his dash. Really nicely done by Chrono Shifty, because that would have almost certainly meant his death, but it still might. Korgmar gonna continue chasing. Chrono Shifty will flash away. Sonic Wave misses. Here's the teleport coming in from Naked Beekeeper. Waldo jumps in, and that's Beerus running away in a 1v3.
And here comes Satsui trying to stop the duo lane of GSM, and he's just going to take a grenade for his trouble, but their push has stopped for now.
United is one still trying to push here. It's a 3v2 down here. Levi's, with his Tiamat finished, will be able to push the wave back out a little bit faster. Naked Beekeeper and Silver Spade just getting chip damage on this tower. Satsui coming forward, afraid of all the CC, but those grenades and that Dark Binding is now down. Going to continue to keep the wave shoved with the help of those Heimerdinger towers. Satsui coming forward with Silver Spade, just forcing him back a little bit more. Shock Blast coming out. He's desperately trying to hold on this tower, but I think it's going to be in vain. He's going to pop the Yomus now. There's the Dark Binding, and Naked Beaver drops the big tower. Satsui gets completely baited by GSM.
Awesome binding by Silver Spade there. I barely even saw it. It just went right in, and as he was in the middle of his jump animation, which probably would have killed Beekeeper there.
Yeah, I do think that Satsui went very greedy there, though. He still had to run with even with the Yomus through a bunch of minion wave and the tower and Silver Spade. Meanwhile, Chrono Shifty, he just burned his flash. The stun gonna miss, but here comes Sensei Sage. Sonic Wave gonna land, but he gets pulled in. Waldo's now here, kicked out through Korgmar, but there's 4 members of GSM. They're running away. The exhaust gonna be used onto Silver Spade to break the soul shackles. Now they're gonna continue jumping in. Waldo flashes to follow Sensei Sage. A couple more autos. There's the ultimate. He's not gonna have enough burn damage, and he will get out from under the tower. Both Chrono Shifty and Sentai Sage survive, but with very low HP bars.
Flash is traded by both junglers, and nothing comes out of it. It looks like GSM is going to have to send Naked Beekeeper back. Does that mean that one can try and take this turret? They've got 4 members. No, Chrono Shifty's just going to go back.
He's got to go back too low. Korgmar landing a Q would almost certainly mean his death. Dark Binding gonna land onto Beerus. Thankfully, no one else on the side of GSM is here, but here comes Levi's, but he gets found by Cricket and Satsui. There's Beerus turning his attention over there. There's the taunt coming in, but it only finds the support. Levi's will fall. Beerus is gonna throw out the culling, just trying to cull away. Korgmar jumps in onto Cricket, who flashes away. The Glacial Fissure trying to disengage the fight, but they want more. GSM, they're getting onto Waldo. He will burn down to the Ignite from Cricket. Korgmar gets kited out. Beerus picks up the kill back, and that's a big team fight win for United is one.
Ooh, difficult targeting there from GSM. Where, Beerus doesn't really do all that much damage in the grand scheme of things, but Sentai Sage doesn't go down fast enough. Chrono Swifty wasn't even there, and Satsui, he's got his Merc Tread, so Korgmar going in on that wasn't smart. Really, they had to split, or they didn't have to split their focus, but they only really did.
They really needed to focus down one target. Chrono Shifty and Cricket gonna be found here. Naked Beekeeper and Silver Spade back away after seeing the support Braum. Here comes Sentai Sage. Sonic Wave not gonna connect.
Looks like it's just going to be a dance around this mid lane. Interestingly, neither team really has great vision around Rift Herald. With GSM's vision mostly being defensive on that red side, as well as the control ward that just went up in that brush for United as one.
That's sweet. Gonna put some damage onto Levi's with his superior range, but you gotta worry. Oh, Korgmar found by the Sonic Wave. Sentai Sage looking to slow him up. Kick is available, but now Korgmar turning around a lot of damage onto Sentai Sage. Silver Spade on the way up does get a Dark Binding onto Satsui, but Levi's more content to farm out the wave.
Now with Beekeeper pushing here, 2 members of one have come, and I just want someone to take Rift Herald. I really want someone to take Rift Herald.
It looks like Waldo's gonna try.
Yeah, he started it while the rest of his team sieges mid lane. Meanwhile, Beerus just getting the turret here in the bot lane.
That'll even up tower count. It is only 1.3 thousand gold, but oh, Naked Beekeeper gonna follow that Dark Binding up with the
But he's
grenade,
stunned.
but he's stunned! And there we go, Levi's now going in for a taunt. United is 1, are looking to fight for this one. They trade 2 for 1 so far. The Glacial Fissure comes out from Cricket. Waldo gonna go very low, but Satsui caught by a Dark Binding the Ignite, and a double kill for Naked Beekeeper. A triple kill for the Heimerdinger. He picks up 2 after killing in the mid lane.
Waldo just would not die there. Satsui and Cricket were doing their best, but he just would not go down, and they might be able to just pop
That's
the
a
Rift
good
Herald
Dark
here.
Binding. Follows up with the grenade
Oh,
and the
Beerus
Hextech
very
Micro
low.
Rockets. Go, the Rift Herald going to be popped into the mid lane. GSM did succeed in picking that one up as well as winning the fight, and now they're going to have that one take down the mid lane tower for them. Outer ring completely taken for GSM.
And now that 1.3k is almost, it's almost a 4k right now.
Yeah, and it probably will be as this tower is going to fall. Waldo does enough damage. He's going to take some good one. Right of the Arcane going to come out. It's going to not find any targets, it looks like.
Yeah, Waldo wasn't quite low enough to kill with actually he just got 4 shots, so 3 probably would have killed. Asking for 4 hits, that's a little ambitious on Xerath.
United is one looking to try and recoup some of those losses, pushing down the mid lane with 4 as they send Satsui into the bottom lane with teleport. They're going to be able to pick this one up. GSM with a little bit of a misplay there to over push, and they end up losing their tower for Borgmore now coming around, gonna blast cone his way to safety, possibly Cricket now trying to find the winner's bite for the slow, but Korgmar will be able to make it back out. They're gonna try and steal away a blue buff in the meanwhile, hand it over to, it looks like, Chrono Swifty.
And it looks like the rest of GSM is gonna take their backs and move to defend against what looks like about to be a push on this bot inner turret. United has won. Oh, almost stealing away the Gromp.
United's won, yeah, they've consolidated all their resources into the bottom lane, and they're going to now go for the push here. Looks like they are able to just bully their way down half of this stun. Here comes Waldo, he's gonna ult. That's a really good one, spreads them out. Silver Spade with Soul Shackle, Zanya's is gonna stun up too. Satsui jumping in, Waldo almost makes it out, but he will go down at the end. Chrono Shifty caught by the redemption, plus the kill, a double for the Shen. Silver Spade picks up Cricket.
And that is a 4 for 1 for GSM. They don't have a jungler, but it doesn't matter because the other team doesn't have a jungler either. They might just be able to move this straight to Baron and take it.
And you've got the Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger will take that Baron so fast, especially when he's got 6 kills under his belt.
And a Mountain Drake on their side. This is going to be...
it might be a bit risky. It's only 20 minutes, and the death timers are not super long right now. GSM think better of it. Looks like they're just going to go and control vision around the area.
Levi's moving forward to take some vision, and it looks like they are going to be satisfied with setting up and possibly baiting this Baron now that Waldo's here. Or Waldo's back up and moving toward the Baron.
GSM definitely looking to try and pick someone off, but United's one doing a good job fighting for vision in this area. But GSM, they're going through some very dangerous routes. Korgmore caught the Black Shield, will make sure he can get out.
Sentai
Sage Dark Binded. Here's Korgmore going in, and they will kill off the jungler. Levi's looking for a taunt. He's going to flash forward, but he doesn't get the slow off thanks to the flash away from Cricket. Korgmar forced away by the slow from Chrono Swifty, but they've lost Sentai Sage. Levi's going very low. Right of the Arcane is available.
That's the jungler. They have crazy threat on Baron right now. Even with Levi's and Beekeeper pretty low. Waldo is full health, he's got Smite, and Sentai Sage isn't even up for another 10 seconds, let alone at the Baron.
Yeah, but Naked Beekeeper and Levi's both chunked pretty low as a result of that little skirmish, so it does look like they will have to back away, and as a result, United's one are going to be able to secure some vision in the area.
There's a dragon coming up in 27 seconds, so it looks like Waldo is just going to get that side Scuttle Crab and possibly take that dragon as it comes up. Right now, it just looks like United as one is trying to play damage control right now.
Just under 6,000 gold is the lead for GSM. They're only up 1 tower, however. United as one could easily make up that deficit if they can, you know, get some focus here. Infernal Drake is going to be the one spawning, and GSM, they're already on the way to take it no contest out of United as one, and that's not what you want to see if you're a United as one fan.
Yeah, Naked Beekeeper with an extra 6% AP under his belt. Or is it 8?
I think it's 8. Didn't they buff it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah, when they did all those changes to Dragon, I don't... I'm a support. I don't care if I do damage.
Satsui is a little bit alone here, but he's got the culling coming out. Beerus will thin out that wave. GSM hanging around. Look at this Korgmore around the side looking for a juicy target. He'll find one in form of Satsui, but
Oh,
now
but he's gonna
bitten
pay
off
for
more
it.
than he can chew. Korgmore goes down. They even burned Levi's Stand United, but a Dark Binding will find Satsui, but he's covered by Cricket's Unbreakable. A shutdown goes over as Levi's will fall, but Naked Beekeeper is untouched in the fight, dropping all the towers he wants. Waldo now gonna get focused down. Beerus will pick up the kill. Cricket's gone a little bit too far forward. Right of the Arcane gonna come out. Naked Beekeeper will survive the last shot, but it's a 4-for-1 in favor of United's one.
Another 4-for-1 in the bot lane, this time on the side of United is 1. And again, both junglers are dead. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to move toward Baron. They're not quite. They're moving toward Baron. No, they're moving toward mid lane.
Yeah. Naked Beekeeper, though, he's still a very potent force of defense here. Throwing out those grenades, though. That's a big chunk of damage. He's looking for it. A shock blast from Satsui would be the end of it, but he gets baited in. The Summon Aerie will shut down Naked Beekeeper, but Korgmore will get a return kill onto Satsui.
That's a pretty good trade for United as 1. The most fed member for the OK top laner. That's that is something that you could definitely abuse.
Yeah, and
if
the
you
chase
were
with
United
the shutdown gold will definitely pay off for them. Sonic Wave does connect. Silver Spade throws out a Dark Binding, anticipating him to follow in.
It just looks like the Baron dance has begun again. Both junglers up, both junglers right in front of the Baron pit, and they are just looking for an opportunity.
I'm not sure what Korgmore is doing down in this bottom area, but he's heading up now. He realizes I've made a mistake in my map positioning.
Yeah, there isn't really... Yeah, the wave's pushing against them. Oh, that's probably the idea. The wave was pushing against them, but that's not where you send your Diana without TP.
Yeah, no teleport on Diana means you probably want her around the Baron, especially when you know the enemy jungler is in that area.
Yeah, Levi's does not have teleport or Stand United right now, so he has no way to get back to his team. If Satsui, who has teleport, starts pushing, Levi's might have to answer that, and one could take a good fight.
However, I'm not sure if they can. I'm not sure if they don't have somebody jumping immediately onto Naked Beekeeper, they win the fight just because of how much sustained damage he puts out when he is untouched. Satsui really the best target, or the best option for getting onto him, outside of possibly a miracle flash kick from Sentai Sage.
Yeah, and Sentai Sage has been taking most of the aggro from Korgmore in these last couple of fights. Korgmore has been jumping in.
Actually opted for a very high damage Lee Sin build as opposed to normally you build a little bit of tankiness at this point.
Which is a little strange with 2 AD threats on his team.
It's
you
not
don't
as though
really
you
need all that much more assassin.
Oh wow, Silver Spade flash respectfully away from United as one. Needs to rejoin his team. Korgmore on the other side of the fight though. They don't know he's there. Now they do.
Nothing has happened for a little bit, which hasn't really happened all that much this game. It's been pretty action-packed.
Levi's does have the Stand United now, though, so you always gotta pay respects to that. Well, holy cow! A big damage flash to the sky! Silver Spade's down! Here's the Stand United onto Naked Beekeeper. Now Satsui is taking the aggro, and Waldo cuts him down. Here we go. Chrono Shifty now getting jumped on. Levi's got a good Shadow Dash with the Unbreakable from Cricket. Will keep them alive. Sentai Sage goes down. Here comes Korgmore coming back in, but he's exhausted. Winner's Might gonna connect, but they will not be able to chain that in. He jumps back in. Ignite on the Chrono Shifty. There's the stun. It's a 2-for-1 so far in favor of GSM.
4 members of GSM low. Beerus is at full health, but both of his teammates are extremely close to death. Chrono Swifty used both of his summoners trying to get out of there from Korgmore, and they're just going to have to go back, seed the pressure to the mid lane of GSM, who's going to start pushing this wave in and hoping for something to happen.
Yeah, this Diana has, at this point, reached a certain critical mass with Rod of Ages plus Lichbane. It's a little bit tankier than you're really capable of dealing damage, like bursting down, and also just does a ridiculous amount of damage. Man. Rod of just because Diana's shield scales with AP, And you have the Rod of Ages for some added tanky. Oh, that's a good
Chrono
Dark
Shift caught by
Binding!
the binding.
Chrono Shift, he's caught. Levi's going to get the Shadow Dash in. He does a lot of damage with those Titanic Hydra procs, and they will shut down the Z-Rat.
Good duo kill there by GSM, and that is that's basically all of the magic damage on one side. So Diana's new pickup of that arm guard, as well as Heimerdinger's arm guard, is going to do a lot more damage, or going to do a lot more work if they decide to take a fight here.
Look at this, though. GSM starting up the Baron. It's going down fairly quickly. Need to get those towers running. Naked Beekeeper does drop a couple, and then now their Baron is going down fairly quickly. Here comes Cricket around the side. Here, Korgmar zoning out Sentai Sage. There's the kick, but it does no damage. Korgmar just tanks it all up. He's going to go for the 2v1, but can he get out? No, he gets flashed away from. GSM has secured the Baron. Here's the Unbreakable. Waldo gets into the backline and shuts down Beerus. Cricket flashes away, but it's going to be all for naught as Waldo going to slow him up over the wall. Beautiful play by the jungler of GSM, and Silver Spade will come up and just pick up a kill. Surely, Waldo and Satsui fighting down here. Waldo, oh, the radio came from base. Chrono Shifty respawns and adds some support over.
Meanwhile, Sentai Sage is just taking this dragon. He knew that he couldn't stay in that fight for very long. Satsui could do some poke damage, and could he go in on Levi's?
He's gonna go in, but that was a huge mistake! Chrono Swifty still trying to play. Holy cow, a lot of damage. Dark Binding lands! Tormented Soil and the minions! They're gonna kill him! Flash! Hextech Micro Rockets and Naked Beekeeper cuts him down!
I really didn't think that would go that well for GSM, but...
It turned out a lot better for United's one than I thought, and then all of a sudden United's one overstay and GSM ends up making it back.
Yeah. Baron's still on 3 members of GSM, and it's the 3 members that you basically want it on. Yep. Levi's with split pushing ability, Beekeeper and Silver Spade with the extra tank stats and damage just to keep them alive a little longer. Silver Spade's actually been doing a lot of work this game.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that in that ensuing fight around the Baron, Korgmar definitely overpushed, trying to go for the 2v1 when it probably wasn't going to happen. Then additionally, Waldo, I think, understandably, oh crap, he's ulting me from base. I just got cut down in a 1v1. I should have won. Unfortunate for him. Waldo, I think, has really come into his own as a jungler this split. He's been doing very well, in my opinion. Just overall. Korgmar coming around. Added this one. They're going to try. Oh, he's going to jump past him, going into the corner. Swifty. Cricket going to exhaust him down, but it doesn't matter as Waldo's here to close out the kill. Redemption going to come down. Cricket taking some harass now. Summon Airy, and there's a Q. The Hextech Micro. Holy cow, that shield.
That was the perfect time for the shield. Actually, no, the shield didn't do anything. I think
his body just blocked some of the Hextech Micro Rockets. Waldo, with a good ultimate, will nullify most of the culling damage. Now he jumps in as the turret goes through. Stand united onto Waldo. He's got enough shielding. Korgmar going to go in with the Sanyas. Silver Spade Soul Shackles is tethering him down. Satsui goes down. They stun up Cricket. He's going to turn around a Winner's Bite. The Dark Binding will connect as well. Here he comes. He's going to sidestep all those Heimerdinger abilities, but I don't think they're going to be able to stop GSM's push. 5 members in the Baron buff wave.
They've got a cannon minion, they've got a really, really tanky Shen, and it doesn't look...
Yep, that's going to be it. Right of the Arcane going to come out, but Silver Spade, he's got a Black Shield. Naked Beekeeper not going to be the focus, but it doesn't matter. That's game 1 going over to GSM.
That was a back and forth game right up until GSM started doing Baron. And then it was a back and forth fight, and then GSM basically won the game right there.
Yeah. All right, so game 1 will go to the side of GSM. They are... now 1-0 up in the series against United's one. We do have game number 2 coming at you after the break. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in just a few minutes. Internet, hello and welcome back to OKLCS Summer 2018 Platinum Capped Week 9. GSM now 1-0 up over United is 1. They need one more win in order to pick up the win here in Week 9. United is 1. They need to pick up 2 consecutive wins if they want to take this victory over GSM and tie up that record. We're about to get into game number 2. GSM now on the blue side up against United is 1 on the red side. And we do see something different here. Brand Pike is the bottom lane of choice for GSM here. Sounds equally as annoying as Heimerdinger Morgana.
But it's Pink Pike too.
Ink Pike. I don't know what the chromas for Pike are.
I didn't until right now, but I'm considering getting it now.
Apparently there is a pink one.
Yeah.
I must have it.
So a Brand Pike, that just sounds really, really disgusting. You know, just pull him in, stun him again, kill him, do it all over again.
Man, that sounds really annoying.
Meanwhile, Chrono Swifty taking the Diana away from Korgmore last game. Korgmore in return Lux, which I'm guessing is going to do pretty well into Diana for at least the first 5 levels.
You would think that. I see a world in which the Diana does very well into Lux, because Lux is a fairly immobile champion. So after that level 6, Chrono Shifty should have the time of his life. Additionally, Lux is very mana hungry at the early stages of the game, and the Lucent Singularity doesn't really do enough damage to clear waves efficiently. I could very easily see Chrono Shifty doing well in this lane, just sustaining his way with the shield and with his pots through the first 5 levels, and then just killing Korgmore over and over again if he can find a way to get onto him.
Yeah, I think basically any help from Sentai Sage makes sure that Chrono Swifty has a decent lane until he just gets to kill Lux on repeat. Okay, it's electrocuted. So I don't know what you take up on it until. Oh,
good pull from Silver Spade. Dark Binding though in return. That's going to be the aftershock popped by Silver Spade though, so he will take some of that reduced damage.
So Silver Spade here has coin, and I know that's the recommended item on Pike now, but I don't particularly like it. I just think that you so much more reliable sustain with
Relic Shield.
With Relic Shield, and I don't know, coin just doesn't feel like a Pike.
Yeah, sure. I definitely understand the reasoning behind that. Although I do think coin will give you more gold generation.
That's true, yeah.
Silver Spade. Ooh, good pull onto Cricket. He's gonna follow with the stun, and Naked Beekeeper. Good stun blocked by Beerus, actually.
Silver Spade flashes over the wall to avoid Sentai Sage's resonating strike.
Oh, yeah, that is what happened. Wow. I didn't even see Sentai Sage there. He was off camera. Beerus actually doing a very good job blocking the stun onto Cricket.
Oh, but
Here goes Sentai Sage coming into the mid lane. Gonna try and catch onto Korgmore. Sonic Wave will land the Resonating Strike to follow after the Light Binding, but does not want to go too deep under tower. Only level 2 on this Lee Sin, and we've seen what happened when level 2 goes under tower. Winding down a little bit. Beerus and Cricket having a little bit of a better time in this lane in particular. Naked Beekeeper throwing out those Pillar of Flames. A stun gonna land on a Cricket, and that'll be Silver Spade. Good Black Shield will stop the pull.
I don't know. I usually take coin in response to mana problems. You know, if you want to spam spells, then you definitely take coin over Relic Shield. And then of course on like Thresh, who...
Silver Spade gonna go under. He's looking for the stun onto
Chrono Swifty getting damaged by Korg.
Well, doesn't quite connect. Sentai Sage was hanging around the mid lane just to make sure that everything was okay, but now he's 2 camps behind compared to Waldo.
Looks like the CS, the CS aside from the jungle is pretty even, which we weren't seeing at this time last game.
Dark Binding gonna land from Cricket, but Silver Spade, he's pretty comfortable here.
I have to imagine that Cricket picked the Morgana just from saying, oh, okay, let's see how you like it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have to imagine it was like a denial pick, make sure that GSM doesn't pick it again. Silver Spade has shown an affinity for the champion. Dark Binding gonna go wide, but Sentai Sage is here. Black Shield gonna be dropped on the Beerus. There's a Sonic Wave connecting on Silver Spade, but he gets stunned up by Naked Beekeeper. They both flash away the Pillar of Flame. Cricket's gone under tower! First blood! And Triumph will give Naked Beekeeper the health he needs to survive! Huge misplay by the support of United as one. Now, Waldo coming in for a gank on a Chrono Trigger. Flashlight binding after the knockup, and they will slowly but surely take down Chrono Trigger. Waldo with a kill back.
2-0 now for GSM, and it went from a very slow game to
Silver Spade is behind Beerus.
Uh-huh.
He flashes forward. He flashes forward to get the piercing light onto Naked Beekeeper. Holy cow! The outplay from Beerus for United is one.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say. That was like, he was standing there, out of position, and then just kills him.
Yeah, he flashed to avoid getting stunned by Silver Spade as well as turn it around and kill Naked Beekeeper with the piercing light. Really nicely done by Beerus there. Now he's got a one kill to his name, building towards that Bilgewater Cutlass.
I'm not sure if that was like a Pink Panther sort of thing where he just kind of failed his way into the kill there, or that was like 10,000 IQ strats.
10,000 IQ. We'll
Boom
give him the
aside
benefit of the
there.
doubt. It's 10,000 IQ for Beerus. Makes up for all of the other times where we've seen him Killer Instinct into like the entire enemy team. The Naked Beekeeper does make his way back into the lane.
Oh, and the mid lanes are now level 6, so it looks like Chrono Swifty's gonna get a lot of
good damage on the Korkmar, but now Silver
here.
Spade is here, looking for the stun, not gonna connect. The Light Binding, oh, the stun did connect, but the Light Binding did not. Chrono Swifty flashing away from the final spark.
That is an easy take for GSM, you know. Take a flash.
Oh,
here
we go. Korkmar
here.
slowed up. Cole pulled back in by the vacuum wave. He gets a Stand United from Levi's, and that'll be a turnaround. Stand United. He's not going to be able to find the Shadow Dash thanks to Sentai Sage flashing away. Now Beerus coming forward, playing aggressively up against Naked Beekeeper, but that brand still does have a lot of damage to offer.
Yeah, he doesn't quite have his stopwatch yet. It's still going to take another minute, but once he has that, Beerus cannot try to fight him anywhere other than on back
Silver
lane.
Spade coming in. Beerus dodging away from the rocket, and now he's looking for something, but he gets stunned up twice. The Pyroclasm coming out. Beerus will pop. Look, he goes for the 1v2 outplay this time. He's like, I did it last time. Unfortunately, Naked Beekeeper has more than a piercing light's worth of health. Cricket, they're waiting out the Black Shield, throwing out the hook, not gonna connect.
Quite.
Shadow Dash coming in from Levi's. He's gonna try and trade on to Satsui. Satsui just going for the siphoning strike stacks.
Let's talk about the top lane here because we didn't even notice the Nasus until right now.
We'll talk about it in a second. Waldo coming in. Here comes the Withered. The knockup comes through, but Sentai Sage comes in. Oh, that Shadow Dash flash! They do get in onto Satsui, and they will take him down. Now Sentai Sage is by himself, a level 5 Lee Sin compared to level 6 and level 7. That'll be GSM want more! A double kill for Waldo after the flash. Beautiful from Levi's there. That Shadow Dash to flash at an angle, getting the taunt in onto Satsui. More importantly, that extra bit of damage was enough to secure the kill onto Satsui. And then Sentai Sage is only a level 5 Lee Sin, no kick, and getting collapsed on by a level 6 and a level 7.
Yeah, I think that was an unwise move by Sentai Sage. He probably should have just let Satsui die. Yeah, there's not much you can do as level 5 Lee Sin. Haven't even completed your jungle item, your full enchantment.
Yeah.
And it's just Waldo was.
Ooh, Levi's is doing a fairly good job up against Satsui until that lifesteal comes through.
So speaking of Satsui, the Nasus, not someone that is Does Satsui
Beerus jumps forward, but he gets stunned immediately. Cricket going with the
ultimate.
Soul Shackles, but the Pyroclasm is bouncing. Cricket's gonna pop here. Silver Spade wants to go back in. Here's the Shadow Dash under the tower, and they dive onto Satsui again. It's 2 kills for 0 in the bottom lane. A Sonic Wave will get a revenge kill in favor of Sentai Sage.
That is a 3-for-1 across the map in favor of GSM, and it looks like they are basically taking this map by storm. They don't want any of the back and forth sort of thing that happened last game.
Yeah, Beerus and Cricket, they really just tried to force a fight there. but no respect for the Pyroclasm coming out of Naked Beekeeper. Just ripped them apart, and Silver Spade was able to back away, get out, break the Soul Shackles, and then come back in, stun up Beerus and Cricket multiple times.
Oh, but we've got Chrono Swifty coming down to the bot lane.
Yeah, Beerus has made his way down here.
Time?
I don't think he can take this 2v1, but he's gonna holy cow, that's a lot of damage. He gets stunned up, vacuum pulls in Silver Spade. The Aftershock does pop, so he was able to survive. That's a lot more damage. Beerus coming forward, but he doesn't want to go for anything too aggressive with Naked Beekeeper still hanging around.
Now Pyke can go back and spend his
He's gonna stay. He's got potions running. Cricket is gonna use the Black Shield to avoid the stun.
Now, Corkmore is rotated to the top side, but he's about to pay for it, because Sentai Sage is on the back, and he's got ult.
Speaking of Corkmore, I really don't like this build at all. Oh, good kick. Corkmore now going to be caught out of position.
Is that Roa Lux?
Yes, it is Roa Lux. We'll talk about that. If he survives,
oh,
he's going to survive. Stand United comes out. Levi's going to taunt to peel off Satsui. Sentai Sage going to not man the Sonic Wave, and they've killed off Satsui with the help of Levi's. A Light Binding not going to find Sentai Sage. They're going to go for the dive. Levi's once more. Sonic Wave going to connect, but it will just be another kill for the Shen. Roa Lux, not a big fan. I think you're better off going for CDR, whether that be your Tear of the Goddess into Archangels or your Luden's Echo, which I think is the preferred build on Lux. I really am not all that big a fan of Roa on Lux because it doesn't give you the necessary just sheer burst in order to kill someone with Light Binding plus Final Spark.
Yeah, I do think Luden's is just such a better item on her first item, because she doesn't have actually that much damage without.
That's a good one. Oh, Cricket gonna get stunned, and there's the chain stun coming out of Naked Beekeeper. Death from below missed, but it doesn't matter as they will hand the kill over to Naked Beekeeper.
Wait, did that death from below completely miss?
I think it did.
Okay.
Whatever.
Still
it doesn't
dead.
matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You didn't have a reset target anyway. Chrono Shifty gonna jump in onto Corkmore now. He's got that Hextech Revolver. Does do a little bit more burst damage. Here we go. The Sonic Wave does connect, and it will mean Naked Beekeeper does go down. He actually is able to safeguard out. Levi's now fighting up against Satsui.
Oh, but he cannot fight this Nasus anymore.
Yeah, you can't fight the Nasus as a tank. It's really kind of hard. He's actually doing a fairly good job, but he will get shut down by the Spirit Fire. Sonic Wave did connect. Is he going to go in, trying to bait Waldo out?
My mind's telling me no. And so did his body, apparently.
Oh, Final Spark not available. Chrono Shifty will just take that with the shield.
Silver Spade just standing in the pool there. What is that, like a power move or something?
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I don't care if you're tormented, so eats my health a little bit.
I've got a passive that heals me back.
Satsui just laying down some damage onto the tower as Levi's teleports back just to keep him away.
Sentai Sage clearing some vision. Infernal Drake, it's not going to come up anytime soon, but why not take that control war?
He's going to find Satsui in a recall here. Going to pull them in. There's no Fury of the Sands available, but the Wither will secure the escape. Not really a whole lot you can do against Nasus. A really fun champion. Well designed.
Extremely skill intensive, and there's a lot of counterplay there. Like, don't let him press W.
Oh, man. Alright, so Chrono Swifty hanging around here. Just trying to push in up against Corkmore. Corkmore has finally finished off his Rod of Ages.
Sentai Sage is behind, though.
Sentai Sage is behind again, which is really not ideal on Lee Sin. Oh, Silver Spade coming in. Chrono Swifty just finds him. They pull him in. The Stand United coming in from Levi's, though. He's got a lot of shielding. He pulls Sentai Sage back in. Death from below. Doesn't get the execute. Chrono Swifty going very low. The Final Spark finishes him off.
And it looks like GSM is just running bot lane. They want to take this tower, and they want to get as many kills as they can while doing it. Oh, no.
Beerus has got to be very careful here. Dark Binding going to stop the Shadow Dash out. Looking for a stun from Naked Beekeeper. Flashes. Does sidestep it, but it will be Silver Spade going very low. But Beerus does go down. They trade 1 for 1. Will Cricket be able to make it out? He flashes. Waldo now getting dove by Satsui, who shuts him down. Cricket is going to die to the hands of Corkmore coming around the other side. Satsui asserting some dominance, takes down Waldo, and is now gonna put down some damage onto that top lane.
And if GSM don't start moving fast, Satsui might be able to bring that wave in and take the turret for himself.
Yeah, and this is, you know, this is kind of like what Levi's and Satsui both kind of want to do. And in the end of the day, GSM do pick up Tower First Blood. That's what you have to do against Nasus. The only way to win is not to play, so you leave him alone and you go do things elsewhere.
He's at 210 stacks now at 15 minutes. I just saw the 0 tick to a 1.
He's at 216, you're right. And Korgmore coming around. They're going to try and 2v1 up against Satsui. He's going to get light binded up. The final spark for good measure. They'll flip him over, and Silver Spade, death from below, shuts him down.
The first one. First one that has hit so far.
I mean, the first one that's actually gotten the execute off, yeah. Can you, how does it work? Like, it's just a flat amount of health that you can execute them from?
If it's, yeah.
Oh, hold up, Chronos 50.
Wow!
Wow! That was the perfect combo you want to see out of Diana. The only thing better you can do is what Season 2 Diana does, is where he flies through the air and throws the Q while he's flying to get the reset. Waldo going to jump onto Cricket here, but the Dark Binding will keep him safe.
Korgmore's on his own, and Sentai Stage is right in his face!
This is the Sonic Wave. Alright, GSM now putting some pressure onto this mid lane.
Yeah, so death from below, Pyke's ult. It takes your health, and it's got, you know, or it takes a flat amount of health, like, I think it's 400 something at level 2. Oh, he's not even, but whatever. It takes a flat amount of health.
Light binding, final spark. Oh, taunt will be canceled out by the Black Shield. Sentai Sage able to flash away, but it doesn't matter as Waldo comes in for the kill. Chronos Shifty now jumping in onto Levi's, but the Spirit Strike flashlight binding. He's gonna go in for more as the rest of GSM follow through. Death from below does connect, and it will be another kill for Silver Spade onto Cricket.
So right there, you know, there was a set amount of health he was at, and it doesn't matter how many shields or whatever you can stack, they just die.
Once you hit that health threshold, if you use Death from below, they die. And if you use it when they're above a certain health threshold, what is it? Does it just do a flat amount of damage
to them?
Well,
it does that much physical damage. So, you know, it doesn't just do true damage, which is why my ADC will always ask me, "Did you ult there?" I'm like, "Yes, it just doesn't do any damage." Because I missed the threshold. I'm an idiot, okay?
Sorry, I'm not good at this game we call League of Legends.
Guys, stop judging me.
GSM going for the Infernal Drake. Levi's is just going to do his best to keep Satsui away from this tower.
And as long as Levi's can keep Satsui here, that's a lot of pressure on the map for GSM. Nasus is a big threat, but only once he leaves top lane.
I want to say it's actually more to United as One's benefit that Satsui and Levi's be up here because, oh, hold on a second, Naked Beekeeper gonna get the stun onto him. Oh, that's enough.
He's gone.
Yep. Waldo, KS.
Scumbag Waldo.
Oh, Satsui gonna get in on the Levi's. That's a good Spirit's Refuge. He's gonna try and turn it around, but the minions, they don't have a tower aggro. Oh, that Spirit Fire does not connect. Levi's gonna go in. Oh!
The lifesteal kept Satsui alive from that last minion.
Yeah, the problem there, Levi's, if he goes for the taunt and he's looking to try and auto him for one more kill, but because it is a taunt, it's not a stun, and he already queued up that Siphoning Strike, it comes down, it lays down the Siphoning Strike extra damage, and he dies anyway.
Feels bad, man. And there's not much you can do as Shen against Nasus, because...
Well, the one thing is, just don't go for those extended fights. Like, I know it looks close, but... I don't think you were gonna win that one regardless. In any case, though, like I'm saying, I think it's better for United as One that Levi's and Satsui be in that top lane because Levi's is gonna be better in team fights than Satsui. With Nasus, it's very easy to just kite him out, especially with how many stuns they have. GSM now looking for something, but oh, that kick flash! They get Naked Beekeeper in there, but is that who they wanted? It is. They wanted the Pyroclasm, and the Dark Binding will connect on the Silver Spade.
Oh, but Cricket and Beerus are so low. If there were another member of...
Oh, Cricket goes down! Silver Spade, Death from below does take him down. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, so Chrono Shifty now going to find Silver Spade here. Light Binding not going to connect. Silver Spade not going to be able to find the range. Chrono Shifty wants to blow up a squishy support. Okay, So, better for Nasus and Shen in the split push for the Nasus, because the Shen is going to be better in the team fights than the Nasus. And if the Shen ever leaves with the Sin United, then that's just going to be free towers for Nasus. Oh, I am really not a fan of this. Korgmore, second item.
Lichbane?
Really? Okay, so here's the rationale, right? Lux is passive. Anytime you auto somebody that has been affected by one of your abilities, you get that little bit of extra damage. However, that means you are going to be in auto range. Satsui going to dive in onto Korgmar, but that'll be Levi's coming around with the Stand United, and now he's going to get flipped around and taken down by 4 members of GSM.
Raid boss down!
Holy cow, almost killed Silver Spade.
Yeah, the rationale is it synergizes with her passive, which gives auto attack. Which
the
gives
thing is,
extra auto
why?
attack damage.
It's
you don't
better
do that when you're Lux.
Yeah, it's better for you as Lux to just go for the one-shots. Your final spark will actually proc your passive for you anyway, so there's no reason you need to, there's no reason for you to try and auto somebody. You should almost never be in range to auto anybody anyways. That was a very risky play, but here we go. Oh, it kicks him to break the Rift Herald. Sentai Sage does deny it. Is he going to be able to make it out? It does look like he did. Cricket pops the Soul Shackles, is instantly broken by the members of GSM.
Oh, but
that's Cricket getting pulled in. He's going to flash away from the stun. Levi's going to Shadow Dash out because here comes Satsui. That's a lot of damage. At corner shift, he does find Korgmore. He's gets caught by the light binding, but Korgmore's on the run, and he's going to get called down. Shutdown goes over to Beerus. Now Satsui withers down onto Silver Spade. Does get stunned, and here comes Waldo. The death from below will execute the dog. Cricket going to get taken down by members of GSM as well. Corner shifty on the run. A Sonic Wave will connect. Sentai Sage doesn't want to go back in on this one. Silver Spade looking for death from below. He's just going to use it as a gap closer. 3-man taunt. Here's the Shadow Dash in from Levi's, but he's taking up tower and no follow-up. Waldo does get a killing spree as they do find him. Pyroclasm comes out. Waldo will die to Beerus. Flashing forward. The pop and the burn will take him down. Beerus is still alive. He's looking for the outplay. He wants to get in there. Naked Beekeeper does know he's there, however. The Pillar of Flame coming out. Silver Spade trying to pop the Youmuu's Ghostblade, trying to chase down the Lucian. He's trying to cut it out. He's going to get stunned. Here's Silver Spade. Does he have the damage? No! He doesn't have enough! The Naked Beekeeper outplayed as well. Beerus with the 1v2 shuts down 2 members of GSM.
My god, that was a questionable call by Silver Spade. And I'm assuming that he said, okay, let's go in on Beerus, and Beekeeper said, wait, what? No, man, I can't do that. He's going to kill me.
To be completely fair, Silver Spade got the stun off, but because he didn't have death from below, he's out of cooldown, so nothing more to finish Beerus off. And because of how much range Silver Spade has to gap close and dash around, he and Beerus got farther away than Naked Beekeeper was really able to follow. So he's able to finish off Silver Spade, and then because now he's, not dealing with the stuns coming out of the pike, is able to turn around and just say, all right, Naked Beekeeper's right there.
Dash the pillar, dash the Pillar of Flame and kill Naked Beekeeper. Although, speaking of questionable builds with Lichbane on Lux, I'd like to point out, I much prefer...
He got it! Silver Spade got it! The Sonic Wave
he went in!
He kicks because he doesn't have a way to get around the backside, but Korgmore's out of position! He's taken down by United as one. That's the first kill of the fight, but Sentai Sage will soon follow. They do succeed in taking down Cricket as well. Levi's even made it down. Silver Spade pulls one over. Beerus is executed. A double kill goes over. The Stand United from Levi's will keep Waldo nice and safe as they jump in. Chrono Shifty stunned up by Silver Spade, and that'll be another kill. The ace for GSM.
That's going to be an easy Baron for them to take between Brand and a Fed Jinzhao. 10, 2, and 5 on Waldo currently.
Yeah, man, that was really quite good team fighting by GSM outside of Korgmore being way out of position there. So you were talking about builds. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so I much prefer Duskblade on Pike to Youmuu's. Not only does it give you a little more of that E in and then hit, or WE and then hit them for a bunch of damage. Also get the blackout. Well, you get the blackout passive. Oh, and I want to talk about the blackout passive as a support. It's a permanent sweeper, and don't have to auto attack multiple times.
I wish you all at home could see David's face just lights up when he talks about the blackout passive. He's just like,
Between
"Oh my god, this is
between
the best
just
thing in the
between
world."
Duskblade and Zombie Ward, you can get like 100 vision score by 30 minutes. There's something truly magical about glancing at the scoreboard and saying, wait, guys, I have 100 vision score.
Yeah. Oh, Silver Spade coming in. He's got a Guardian Angel, so he's fairly safe with doing that. Naked Beekeeper even coming forward aggressively, looking for a stun. Oh! They pull him over the wall! There's Cricket now with a Dark Binding, but that might just be his own doom as Death from Below does pick up the kill.
Satsui is top lane.
Uh-oh, Silver
that,
Spade once more.
Beerus
He's underwater. He's
caught.
gonna get him. Light Binding, and they pull him in. A second kill for the Pike.
Unfortunately, GSM does not have any minion waves pushing in their favor. They just lost top turret.
They're
to
actually going to
Satsui.
lose mid as well. Chrono Swifty pushes behind their backs. Now, is he going to be able to make it out? Oh, it looks like they might go for Silver Spade. Oh, that's a good stun. Into the pull, into the damage coming out of Korgmore. It's not a lot, to be fair. He's going to jump in, but Silver Spade will find a killing spree. Now, Satsui is going to be jumped on and taken down.
There's nothing he can do against the Xin Zhao that strong. You just can't beat him between the Triforce and the sustain from
Blade of the Rune
Blade of
King
the
and
Ruin
his
King.
kid, naturally. Yeah, this is a very dominant game by GSM.
36 to 15. That is a gold lead of over 13,000. It's 13 and a half.
And look at
now.
Beerus trying to call the minions.
Oh.
He's can't even do it. Waldo just
but
gonna go
Waldo's-
deep. Final Spark will pick up the kill. Stand United keeps Waldo alive, and that'll be GSM taking down the inhibitor. They're even gonna take Cricket as a consolation prize.
And it looks like that might just be game. Both bot laners have won down, and such a strong team coming up here with Baron minions. And Sentai Sage is coming in from the back. If he gets a god kick, they might be able to save it.
No, I don't even think that'll be enough, as they have taken down both Nexus Towers. Sentai Sage comes in, but it doesn't matter. Korgmar, Flashlight, Binding, Final Spark doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but they will secure the game for GSM. 2-0 over United is one.
GSM basically locks their position as second place. Wait, no, they haven't because OU won. Yeah, OU won, so
yeah,
they're tied.
So GSM and OU are,
or GSM's got the head-to-head, right?
Let's see. GSM versus OU. Hold on, we'll go to camera.
Oh yeah.
There's no reason for us to talk about this. We do have GSM 2-0 over United as 1. So now let's see. At the end of this week, OGR 9-0, GSM 6-3, OU 6-3, and United is 1 4-5. So if I'm not mistaken, that means United is 1 guaranteed 4th seed.
Yes.
OGR guaranteed number 1 seed. GSM and OU they're fighting over that number 2 and for the number 2 seed. The loser will get the number. They don't play each other next week. OU have a match against OGR next week.
So they've got to win. Or they've got to win a hard match to take
that number 2 seed. Even if they
I think actually GSM has the 2-0, but they've got 2 matches.
So GSM beat OU last week, and in week number 3 OU beat GSM. So
GSM beat OU the 2-0 rather than a 2-1.
That is true.
But only the game score counts.
Yeah.
In that,
so
in that.
At the end of the day, what it means is OU needs to win against OGR, and then we'll have something to talk about. In any case, that is going to be it for Platinum Capped Week 9. We're going to take a short break before we get into Diamond Capped Week 9 immediately afterwards. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in just a few minutes. I'm going to stop the stream, so don't panic if you see that it's offline. We'll be back on in just a few minutes.